If you cross the train tracks from Overtown and go into like Biscayne, the life expectancy increases by 15 years.
This is Overtown, a neighborhood in Miami known for its rich history. But with a total of 34 communities, it is sadly one of 17 identified underserved. According to Miami-Dade County Homeless Trust, there are more than 3,500 homeless people in the county. Now, one doctor is trying to change that.
At one point, we were bailing people out of jail. We were social workers for individuals who we bailed out of jail, who were like low-level people who stole like razors because they had job interviews and things of that nature.
Dr. Armen Henderson works at the University of Miami's Miller School of Medicine and decided during the pandemic to make sure the homeless get some form of care.
From prior experience with hurricanes, we knew that the government was not going to set up testing locations first in that area, which they didn't. I believe in the majority of black neighborhoods in Miami, they were set up last.
And this isn't Henderson's first time helping the homeless. During his time at Meharry Medical College, he did various service projects. So when COVID-19 turned into a pandemic, Henderson, along with other volunteers, jumped into action.
They were very grateful that we were sharing information with them in real time, that we attended to them, and that we reassured them that, regardless of what the government was doing and other organizations were doing, we had their back.
Henderson and other volunteers conduct free COVID-19 testing, distribute face masks, and provide information and resources on the virus.
You were doing this way before.
Yeah.
But as a popular saying states, no good deed goes unpunished. Shortly after Dr. Henderson began tending to the homeless in Overtown, his efforts were halted.
But I want to go back to the day, April 10th. What kind of day were the two of you having?
So I'm in the house with the kids, and then I just hear him yell my name, which is really odd because it was like a piercing. It was like, when you feel like something is wrong, it was like a gut feeling that something was wrong.
It was right here where Dr. Henderson was loading this white van with tents to take to the homeless in downtown Miami, where an officer drove up and attempted to arrest him using handcuffs.
So when he got out the car, because I've been in situations like this before in Philadelphia many times, I was just already ready for whatever was going to happen.
The officer asked Henderson for his ID, which Henderson did not have on him. Henderson turned around to continue what he was doing, and within seconds, the officer handcuffed him.
My only thoughts were just to remain calm. And it was obvious from the video he was trying to get like a rouse out of me. It just didn't work.
Henderson was uncuffed after his wife came outside with an ID, and the officer eventually left. In a statement to the police department, Sergeant Mario Menegazzo said he stopped Henderson because of complaints of illegal dumping, but a civilian review panel found the officer's actions wrong.
Someone who just comes by and just, does whatever they want just because they have the authority to do it. And then like, okay, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm heading out and leaving.
But this incident has not stopped Dr. Henderson from continuing his work of making the lives of homeless people better.
How to respond to nonviolent emergencies on our own. How to do conflict resolution without calling the police. So until they figure out, their bad apples or the systemic problem they have going on, we're going to figure out how to respond to our own community's needs.
For UMTV, I'm Trayvon Howard.